If you're over 40 and your waistline seems to be getting bigger, even though you don't think you are eating much differently, you may have blamed your testosterone. Maybe you blame a slower metabolism, or maybe you simply thought, well, I'm getting older. This is normal. But there is another thing you need to understand. Your stress system, and one hormone plays a major role in that system, and that is cortisol. You've probably heard people say cortisol is causing your belly fat. You may have even heard the term cortisol belly, but is that actually true? Can stress really make you gain belly fat after 40? Today, we are going to separate the science and the art because cortisol can affect your waistline, but probably not the simple way you've been told. I'm Dr. Ngoundi, a medical doctor and a fitness enthusiast. Let's break it down. Before we talk about cortisol, we need to understand something important. Not all belly fat is the same. Some fat sits directly under your skin, and this is called subcutaneous fat. It's the one that you can actually pinch. But there is another type of fat called visceral fat. This fat is deeper inside your abdomen, and it surrounds your internal organs. And this is the kind of fat we are especially concerned about. Why? That's because visceral fat is not just sitting there doing nothing. It can affect the way your body handles blood sugar, and it is linked to problems like insulin resistance, heart disease, and other metabolic problems. This is partly where the idea of cortisol belly comes from. But here is something very important. Belly fat is not simply caused by cortisol. Cortisol is only one possible piece of the puzzle because here your age matters, your genetic matter, your diet matters, and how much you move matters, your sleep matters, alcohol can matter, and of course how much energy you eat compared to how much you use matters. So what exactly does cortisol do? First, cortisol is not a bad hormone. In fact, you need it to survive. Your body naturally produces cortisol every day. It helps control your blood sugar, your metabolism, your blood pressure, your immune system, and your response to stress. Think of cortisol as part of your body's alarm system. When something stressful happens, your body releases cortisol to help deal with it. That is useful. For example, if you are in danger, your body needs quick energy, right? Cortisol helps make that energy available. The problem isn't cortisol itself. The problem can be constant stress. When your stress system keeps getting activated again and again without enough time to recover. And this is where things become interesting because chronic stress can affect several things that influence your waistline. Let's look at them. There are actually several possible ways, and the first one is your blood sugar and metabolism. Cortisol helps control how your body uses energy and manages your blood sugar. When your stress response is activated repeatedly, it can affect the way your body handles glucose and insulin. But that's only one part of the story. The second part is appetite. Stress can change how hungry you feel. It can also change the type of food you want. When you are stressed, you may crave for food that are high in sugar, high in fat, or simply very high in calorie. And this is where the cortisol story connects to something very important: how much you eat. Imagine you're under stress every day. You don't suddenly start eating thousands of calories. Instead, you have a small snack here, a bigger portion there, maybe something sweet at night, maybe another snack because you are tired. You may not even notice all of this, but those extra calories can add up over weeks and months. And when you consistently eat more energy than your body uses, your body stores some of that extra energy as fat. So we need to be careful when we say cortisol causes belly fat. The reality is more complicated. Cortisol may influence your appetite, your food choices, and the way your body handles energy. And those changes can make weight gain easier. Now, let's add another important piece: sleep. Chronic stress can make it harder to sleep well. Maybe you struggle to fall asleep. Maybe you wake up during the night, or maybe you're simply sleeping fewer hours. And when you are tired, your body and your brain don't always make the best decision. You may feel hungrier. You may crave high calorie food. You may have less energy to exercise, and you may find it harder to control your food choices. So now look at what can happen. Stress can make sleep worse, and poor sleep can increase hunger and cravings, and that can make it easier to eat more, and eating more over time can lead to weight gain. So sometimes what people call cortisol belly may actually be the result of several things happening at the same time: stress, poor sleep, more cravings, less activity, and eventually more body fat. Here is another piece many people forget: your daily movement. When you are constantly stressed, you can feel mentally and physically exhausted. And when you are exhausted, you may naturally move less. You might even skip the gym. You might walk less. You might spend more time sitting on the couch. And here is the important part: even if your workout hasn't changed, your total daily movement may have decreased. Your body burns energy during your workout, but it also burns energy when you walk, stand, climb stairs, do housework, go to work, and simply move around during the day. So, chronic stress can create a chain reaction: more stress, less sleep, more cravings, less movement, and potentially more body fat over time. Now, I want to make something very clear, because this is where social media often gets cortisol completely wrong. Cortisol is not a magic belly fat hormone. You cannot look at someone with big belly and say, your cortisol must be high. That is not how the human body works. And having stress in your everyday life does not automatically mean you have a cortisol disorder. At the most basic level, to gain body fat over time, your body still has to store more energy than it uses. But stress can influence the things that make that energy surplus easier to create. It can affect your appetite, your sleep, your food choices, your activity, and potentially where your body stores fat. That's the better way to understand the cortisol connection. So don't blame every extra inch around your waist on cortisol. Look at the whole picture: your diet, your sleep, your activity, your stress, your alcohol intake, your muscle mass, and your overall health. Now, let's talk about something very different. There is a medical condition called Cushing syndrome. Well, Cushing syndromes happen when your body is exposed to too much cortisol or cortisol like medication for a long period of time. People with Cushing syndrome can develop significant changes in their body. They may gain weight around the abdomen while their arms and legs become relatively thinner. They may also develop muscle weakness, easy bruising, skin changes, and other symptoms. This is important because it shows us that long term excessive exposure to cortisol really can affect body composition. But don't make the opposite mistake. Don't think, I have belly fat, therefore I have Cushing syndrome. No, those are completely different things. Having some belly fat does not mean you have a cortisol disorder. And Cushing syndrome is a real medical condition, and it requires proper medical evaluation. You cannot diagnose it by looking at yourself in the mirror. If you're over 40 and you're trying to reduce belly fat, don't make your entire goal lower my cortisol. Instead, look at the entire system. Get enough quality sleep, build your muscles with resistance training, eat enough protein, pay attention to how much you are eating, keep moving throughout the day, limit excessive alcohol, and find healthy ways to manage chronic stress. And here is something important: you don't need to eliminate stress from your life, and you definitely don't want to eliminate cortisol. You need cortisol. What you want is a healthy stress response and enough recovery between stressful periods. That is what your body is designed to do. So, can stress really cause belly fat after 40? It can contribute, but cortisol is not the whole story. Your waistline is influenced by a much bigger system: your diet, your sleep, your physical activity, your muscle mass, your metabolic health, your genetics, and yes, your stress. So the next time someone tells you that's cortisol belly, remember this: cortisol may be part of the story, but it isn't the whole story. And if you're over 40, the goal isn't to be afraid of cortisol. The goal is to build a body that can handle stress, recover properly, maintain muscle, and stay metabolically healthy as you age. That is the real cortisol connection. And if you want to know the three things that may indicate that your cortisol system isn't functioning normally, watch this video next. And that's it for me. Train smart, live long, and age on your own term, and I will see you in the next video.